Welcome to the His House. It goes down at the motherfucking His House. Like being at the motherfucking His House. Where you get celebrity tea and gossip. Make predictions. We sip tea and per tea live. On stream. Not edited. Straight off the dome. And we sip tea at the His House. Get lit at the motherfucking His House. Sip tea and hear all about it. At the DJ motherfucking His House. Yeah. Hey, what's up, my parties? What's up, my lovelies? How you doing? How you feeling? Well, now that I know you're doing pretty lovely, let's get into this per tea on me. First of all, let me say Happy Father's Day to all those amazing gentlemen in the world, or non-gents, who step up as dads. Because you may not take care of the woman, you may not stay with the girl, but baby, some of y'all gonna take care of them kids. And we respect you, even though at his house, I definitely respect valuable fathers who are there and feed into their children's lives or their family lives, especially if they're able to stay in a family unit. But of course, it's not the father's fault all the time if that happens, or the mother's fault. And sometimes families do fall apart. But at the end of the day, if we're gonna recognize mothers, we still have to recognize our fathers, of course. And I want to give. I was gonna do a video, that but I will give a shout out to Corey and Corman's. Well, Corey of Corman and Corey, because I saw a live that he did through, I think it was a T page. So real. Don't let me start quoting, but he was basically saying how fathers don't really get no shine on Father's Day is crickets, and everybody talk about mothers, and he seemed like he was in a mood. Him and Corman are going through their own little issues. I don't think his kids were there, so I just had to be that girl, that woman, to show my appreciation to fathers. Okay, so here's a rant for y'all on y'all special day. Today is June the 16th, 2024, and this one is for you guys. Yeah. So, fathers, I want to say that, to be honest, I would say that y'all role is more valuable than the mothers. Yeah, I mean, not saying, but I feel like y'all both are equally important. But I feel like fathers are more valuable, and that's why it's so important to have father units in the home. And I feel like they're more valuable in the home. True, they can do the same thing with single parenting, because dads provide that structure, dads provide that realness. Dads provides that no holds bar. Like, your kids may try to mom because moms are loving and caring, but dad's gonna get that fluff and squeeze it a little bit. Like, don't try me. And so the kids know to straighten up and act right, opposed to sometimes they may not want to do that with the mother. So we thank y'all for that. I also love dad's quirkiness, sense of doing things, opposed to the mother. Yeah, it may irritate us, of course. Like, what are you doing? Why would you put that baby in your shirt? It drives us crazy. Why you throw that baby up in the ceiling and it's almost about to hit the ceiling? But at the end of the day, we still love it because it's quirky, it's unique, it's y'all. Y'all do things outside of the box that we don't do, and that's the value why I feel like both units need to be in a home together, because what the mom lacks, the dad has and embodies, and what the dad lacks, the mom embodies. So, of course, when a man is governing his children, he's going to do it in a different way than the mom is going to govern the child. And we heard that saying over and over, that a woman cannot raise a man. And I do agree. In this society, unfortunately, a lot of times the woman does raise the man. So that's why I feel like Father's Day is not really celebrated as much, because, believe it or not, in a lot of homes, a lot of fathers were absent, and it shows, and it's showing, especially on Father's Day, because it's like, if you don't have a father around, how can you celebrate it? You don't know what that looks like, but you still want to appreciate those fathers who are around, right? So some people it's hard to acknowledge Father's Day for that reason. And then there's of course the men who, despite growing up without their father active in their life and showing them love and care, they've turned out to be great fathers, and I think that's amazing. And I just love the fact when a father can be there for their child, like guiding it, checking on it, regardless if they're in the home or not, letting that child know that they're there as a support system, whether they're in the home or out the home, and that there are certain things they're not going to tolerate, and they're going to go the distance for their children, and their children know that. Okay. And yeah, another reason I would say fathers may be more pivotal is because families units suffer when parents are not around. True, strong, independent women may not ever admit to it, but I'm gonna be the one to admit to it. Fathers just bring that structure. They bring that stability that is needed in the home. A lot of time, single parent home, we don't talk about the fact that a lot of single mothers are unsure. They don't know where their next meal is going to come from, if they're going to be able to pay that bill on time. And having that father there, a lot of times we know it's going to get done or you have help. So and the kids, are feeling more stable. And despite a woman's love and care, women can be emotional. We know this. Women can be irrational. We get this. And sometimes the kids take the brunt of that. And kids are very prone and sensitive to feelings, and they're growing up with this sporadicness and uncomfortability sometimes because their mother's dealing with so much that the father a lot of times he stays even killed. Sometimes in today's world, don't get me wrong, fathers can be, a little bit more feminine or more expressive and emotional than ever before. But at the same time, they still a lot of fathers remain together, remain sane. And when you grow up with stability and even temperance in your home, you're able to function in a certain way. And despite the fact of what mom and a father may be going through, a dad can check the mom. Even if she's unstable or she's having a moment, he can be like, "Look, chill out. Let me handle it." And sometimes a woman need that. I'm just gonna say that. Sometimes a woman need that. So what I'm saying is, yes, fathers are valued, fathers are appreciated, and despite the fact that they may be overlooked, it's because they say check on your strongest link sometimes. Because a lot of times we feel like dads are strong. Dads, that men don't want to show their feelings and they don't want to cry. They don't want to do this. So we feel like y'all good. But a lot of times y'all ain't good, and just say that. And yes, I feel like dads need to get the same support, the same gifts, the same appreciation on their day as mothers do as well, especially if they're in their children's lives. And sometimes fathers don't have to be biological, just like mothers don't have to be biological. Some men step up and help stepchildren and little boys that they see playing at the park or out and about, and show them how to wear their clothes or fix their clothes and tie and hair and step up. So we thank y'all for that too. Men are the leaders. Yeah, women, we float this hat of femininity, but the end of it, the same of it, we still love a man to lead, love a man to govern. Um, and at the end of the day, a man is gonna leave his household. He's gonna leave his woman, his children, to stability, a stable life, and he's gonna provide that's needed in the household. And that's why I push so much for two parent homes, because I know that his presence there is so valuable, regardless of if he doesn't feel it or not, because a woman has made him to not feel it or whatever, because of what they're personally going through. But if he's able to stand the test of that time, get through it, or they're able to get through it, or he procreates with somebody he can see a future with, and vice versa, then that leads to more stable homes and stable futures. And shout out to Nick Cannon. I don't know why I was gonna say somebody else's name, but I saw a podcast where he's just bringing men conversations up and talking about it. And he's a man that has several kids, and the fact that I love, he's just saying sometimes a woman needs you there, sometimes the kids need you there, sometimes it's not even about your kids, sometimes it's stepping in for those mothers who just popped their baby after, and they just need a break, and you're there filling in. Sometimes it's that time of the month and the woman just feels like, woe is me. She may not want to put food on the table, she just want to lay in the bed out there. That's just a part of being a good father, a good partner. So men are definitely valuable. I do find them to be more stronger than women. I'm here to say it. I'm weak vessels. You look at my arms, a lot of times they have flab on them. Like, I can't lift that much weight as I want to live, opposed to a man. Not saying it can't be done. I don't want it to be done. I don't want to be bench and pressing 300 pounds. I don't want to do it. But all I'm saying is a man is strong. Sometimes I need stuff open. Sometimes I need we love you. We appreciate you. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I want to say. And don't you forget it. Don't ever forget it, because you are valued, you are loved, and you are appreciated now forevermore. And you are the foundation. You are the strength. Yeah, mothers get that because so many mothers are left to mother by themselves. However, fathers are needed in the family unit for true stability and true functionality of a home's dynamic and system lifestyle, in my opinion. And that's that on that. And women are going to bring it together as well. They have their own unique abilities and how they tribute to the household. But yes, so shout out once again to Corey from Corman and Corey, who acknowledged the fact it's not going to be crickets on Father's Day. If it's not on Mother's Day, baby, it's definitely not going to be crickets on Father's Day over here at the his house from now on. Even though I personally can say, I'm not gonna say I had a very active father in my life. That's how I became so domineering, I guess. But I love to see an active father in other children's life. It just brings joy to my heart. And yes, despite my father not being, in my opinion, the best, I feel like he did the best he could and what he could. And I did feel like he did care for me. So I will say that. And he may not have shown me the way that I wanted him to, but he did the best that he could. And that's all we really ask the fathers, is just step in and know that you're needed, know that you're appreciated, know that you're loved, know that you're valued, despite what that woman may say. Your kids need you. Your kids love you. Your kids want you to be there. And it's not about that woman. It's not about the relationship if you're not in a relationship. However, you're in a relationship, you know that it's about you, but sometimes maybe you don't, but it is about you, and you are the backbone of the success and growth of your child. And I'm just going to say that. I'm just going to say that it is what it is. That's another topic for another day. But happy, happy, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, especially if you're active father. If you're not an active father, that's okay. It's never too late. Become an active father before your child gets over 18. Because after that, they really don't care. I mean, they care, but they really don't as much. And um, just step in. Do it before it's too late. Welcome to the His House. It goes down. Welcome to the His House.